Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, continuing coverage of NAB 2022. We're going to talk Yololiv and the new Yololiv Pro, plus this is the guy right here. I think I can turn the right way where I go like this, and we're going to see the Yololiv Max Pro. We're going to talk about that next. Flip. So Carlos, how's it going? How's Yololiv?
It's been, and the response is fantastic. A ton of people are interested. A lot of people already have it, and I just get a lot of great reviews.
Yeah, you guys, Yololiv now has the Yololiv. Well, they had the Mini that came out,
Correct.
But the Yololiv Pro is what's here.
Yeah, it's got the biggest interest because of its power. So this is the size of the Pro. Basically, it has 3 HDMI inputs, USB input for cameras. You have the ability of connecting Ethernet, Wi-Fi, and a cellular SIM card on the bottom. And it's just really powerful as a camera switcher, even if you just use it as that alone.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said three inputs, right?
3 HDMI and 1 USB
One
input.
USB. And you have a Mevo right there. You have that plugged into that?
Yeah, so it's using a Mevo camera from Logitech plugged in, and it's giving me some great visual resolution with the Sony sensor.
Yeah, we're seeing that on over his shoulder, the actual Yololiv Pro there. How's that different from the first generation additions?
The original Yololiv is a 2 HDMI and 1 USB solution, and you can still camera switch with that.
Okay. Do you know what the processor is inside the?
So the regular Yololiv is a Qualcomm 625.
Okay.
And the Mini and the Pro are 660s.
Okay. And how much RAM is in there?
That's a good question. That I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting me into all the technical stuff. I don't know.
But it also has SD cards. So how much storage can we put in there?
So I have a 64 gig SD card inside at a high speed, so that way I can play back video and still record video without any glitches or issues.
Okay. And what is it? Is it MP4? What is it?
MP4 videos is what you can play back, and it'll record into MP4 as well.
Okay.
In fact, when you're recording, you have the option of doing 10-minute, 20-minute, all the way to continuous. In case, let's say, the battery dies, you don't want to lose your entire video file.
Yeah. You have the ability to stream Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and RTMP, right?
Twitch and RTMP. Yeah.
Okay.
So the 3 that you mentioned are native, meaning that because they support comments, we can also bring in those comments where you can display comments on screen if you like.
Okay. Cool. And then of course graphics and all that other stuff. How many sources and how many super sources can you have?
So in terms of video sources, obviously the 3 main ones would be the cameras.
Yeah.
But you can have up to 6 sources altogether, including video files or a PDF as a PowerPoint.
Or a super source. Can you do 2 cameras at once or no?
Yes, you can do up to 3 cameras at once or more, actually.
Okay.
But 3, I think, has been the most.
So 3 cameras plus the screen or something like that? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So they have layouts. We can have 3 guests showing on camera with a nice background graphic.
Or play a video in three cameras.
Oh yeah, you can actually have. Well, no, you can't do 3 videos. You can only do 2 videos as a max.
Okay.
But as you're doing your production, you can switch out what those videos are.
Oh, you know, I'm talking about three cameras, and then 1 video. Yeah.
Correct.
So okay, well that's cool. Any other new features that because they just came out with a new update, right?
Yeah. So the new update supports. My graphics. You got web URL, which is something you used to do on OBS.
Okay.
Where you can do your graphics in real time. An example would be sports scores. A lot of high school sports or college sports will upload their graphics to a server that goes to a web server.
Okay.
And using HTML, it'll put all the graphics together and in real time stream it to us where we get the live graphics, logos, time, and everything, including sports scores.
Okay. So the Yololiv Max Pro, is it out yet?
Yes, it's been out for a few months.
Okay, and how much is it?
It is $12.99. The original box is $8.99, and the new Mini is $6.99.
What does the Mini have on it?
So the Mini, that's the difference between the other platforms it's 1 HDMI or 1 USB camera. You can only do 1.
Okay.
It has your line in and your mic in options. You can do using the SD card your graphics, but no video playback.
And no cellular service.
It does have a SIM card.
Oh, it does have a SIM card?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So a wedding photographer can take it, use it as a monitor on the top, and be streaming with graphics maybe wedding graphics,
Okay.
straight from the device. And what's nice is that they also added a 60 frames per second option, so that you stream from games and they'll come out nice and clear.
Okay, that's awesome. So now you have a very interesting plan to kind of circumvent the Instagram Live rule, and that's this thing over here. Why don't you tell me about it?
Sure. So one of the things that we focused on is streaming to the major platforms, and it looks like television, right?
Yeah.
It's widescreen, typical 16:9 ratio. But we noticed that people are asking, how can we stream to the larger audience social networks?
Yeah.
So that would be TikTok, Instagram, and a few more. So this is using the native app. If I hit the plus sign here and go live, which should be familiar, it's exactly the same app as your cell phone. You'll see your camera interface here. You see your standard buttons, and this little icon here is going to represent your camera layout. Here's your feeds that you're getting. So you got HDMI 1, HDMI 2, which is aimed at my back. I'll change that. And then you got your USB camera, which is this device right here. Plus you can do picture-in-picture, which you can lay out however you like.
Nice little super source, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can do your layers, such as your logo, lower thirds, company graphics, or products that you might be wanting to sell.
Beautify.
And it functions exactly the same. The overlays come in through a cloud service, which
just the SPX or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
And so you'll be able to upload those graphics and then lay them over standard PNG files.
Okay. That's wild. And you said there's going to be a tabletop version of this
Yes.
coming soon.
Yeah. So we have the Mix and the Max.
Okay. So the Max is a Max out now or no?
No. So both devices will be coming out towards the end of the year, and we don't have a price on it yet.
Okay. So, yeah, this is really cool. I can't wait to see what happens there. So, out of everything, you can get the Max now. The Max Pro is going to come out at the end of the year, and the tabletop Max Pro is going to come out at the end of the year. Where do people go for more information?
Yololiv.com.
All right, there you go. Thanks a lot, Carlos, for your time. All right, there you go. Got a lot of great stuff at NAB 2022. Jeffrey Powers here. Thanks a lot to Carlos and Yololiv. I can't wait for this to come out. This will be fun to do some live stuff on this screen. We'll try and get one into the studio to review it as soon as possible. Jeffrey Powers with Geekazine. YouTube.com/Geekazine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification for the next video. And until next time, you guys geek out and take care.